Every country on Earth is drowning in debt. The United States owes more than $38 trillion. It's the biggest number in its history. The European Union carries around $14 trillion. Japan over $9 trillion. And even cash-rich countries like Saudi Arabia and Norway, nations known for oil or natural resources, buried under billions of dollars in obligations. But here's the mystery. If every nation is in debt, then who exactly is the creditor? Who is everyone borrowing from? This is Financial Historian, where money, power, and history intersect. And as always, nothing is ever as simple as it looks. We live in a world where almost every country claims to owe money, but if everyone owes, who is owed? Most people imagine a giant creditor sitting somewhere in a glass tower, collecting interest from the world, but the truth is far stranger. The world doesn't owe money to another planet, the world owes money to itself. This means the debt isn't disappearing into space, it's circulating inside a system built on promises, obligations, interest, and above all, trust. To understand how this system emerged, we must go back centuries before credit cards, banks, or global trade, back to the birth of national debt itself. It didn't begin on Wall Street, it began on a battlefield. The year was 1694, England was at war with France, and the crown was running out of gold. War was expensive. Soldiers, cannons, ships, everything required money, so the king did something revolutionary. He borrowed from wealthy merchants in London in exchange for interest payments guaranteed by future taxes. These merchants financed the war. To manage these new loans, a new institution was created, the Bank of England. This wasn't just a bank, it was the birth of a new idea. A government could spend money it didn't yet have, and lenders, in return, received a promise backed by the state, an early version of the modern government bond. This changed the world. Countries no longer needed treasure or gold to fight wars or build empires. They could simply borrow. Soon France, the Netherlands, and later the United States adopted the same system. National debt transformed from a sign of weakness to a symbol of power. The ability to borrow became the ability to rule. Empires once conquered land to extract resources. Now they issued bonds to extract interest. The battlefield shifted from land and seas to ledgers and balance sheets. Fast forward 300 years. Debt has become the foundation of modern civilization. Every country borrows, every bank lends, every citizen pays taxes that service these debts. Every retirement fund and pension depends on them. But the real question remains, to whom do governments owe this money? Let's start with the world's largest debtor, the United States. Out of its $38 trillion, about half is owed to the public investors, banks, pension funds. 2/3 of those holders are American. The remaining 1/3, around $9 trillion, is held by foreign countries. Japan holds the most, then China, then the UK, Luxembourg, and Belgium. But even if you combine all foreign holders, it's only a small fraction. The overwhelming majority of U.S. debt is money Americans owe. To themselves, the Treasury issues bonds. Banks buy them, the Federal Reserve buys them back. Interest returns to American pension accounts. It's a mirror reflecting the same system back at itself. And this circularity isn't unique to America, it's global. Japan lends to the U.S., Europe lends to Asia. Developing countries lend foreign reserves back to Western nations. The IMF and World Bank loan to governments all over the world. It's a vast web of interconnected promises. Every country holds someone else's IOU. Every IOU is backed by another IOU. It's like a global poker game, where every player is borrowing chips from the next, and the only rule is, nobody leaves the table. But behind every government bond, every loan, every interest payment, sits something even more powerful. The market's hedge funds, pension funds, sovereign wealth funds. Central banks, these institutions manage tens of trillions of dollars. They are the real arbiters of global credit. They decide who can borrow cheaply, who pays more for loans, whose currency survives, whose government collapses. When they lose confidence, everything breaks. We've seen this in Greece, where debt triggered a national crisis. Argentina, where repeated defaults destroyed trust. Sri Lanka, where lack of foreign currency led to collapse when the system cracks. Creditors suddenly become visible. The IMF bondholders' rating agencies' power shifts instantly. Entire nations can be restructured not by armies, but by spreadsheets. There is one institution above all others, the modern high priest of this system. The central banks don't just manage debt, They manufacture it every time they buy government bonds. New money enters the economy. A liability for one balance sheet becomes an asset for another. Your dollar, your euro, your yen is not debt-free money. Every unit of currency is an IOU in disguise. Money is debt, debt is money. There are two sides of the same coin. Here is the truth almost no one says aloud. Governments will never pay back their debt. Not now, not ever. Not because they can't, but because the system would collapse if they tried. Paying off government debt would eliminate the safest financial asset in the world. Government bonds, banks rely on them. Pension funds rely on them. The global economy relies on them. If the US suddenly paid off all its debt, the dollar supply would shrink. Markets would lose their safest collateral. Banks would lose their primary asset. Global finance could implode. So instead of paying down debt, governments roll it over. Old debt is replaced with new debt. Interest becomes the real product. The world economy is built on continuous borrowing, like a shark that must keep swimming or it dies. It's not gold or oil or land that keeps the system running, it's trust. As long as investors believe governments will continue paying interest. Even if the principal is never repaid, the game continues. Debt is not meant to be paid off. It's meant to be renewed. Trust keeps the house standing. Lose that trust, everything breaks. Interest rates soar, currencies collapse. Governments fall, people suffer. The entire global system is a delicate illusion. An illusion built on confidence. Break the confidence. Break the system. People often say, we owe the money to ourselves, but that's only half true. Because the interest payments don't flow equally, money flows upward from taxpayers and workers, upward to banks, funds, and investors, upward to those who own debt. Debt is not only a transfer between nations, it's a transfer between classes. The wealthy own the bonds. Everyone else pays the interest. Global inequality rises exactly alongside global indebtedness. Debt is the engine. But the fuel comes from below. So if every country is in debt, who is the ultimate creditor? Is it China? No. Is it the IMF? No. Is it Wall Street? Not exactly. It's all of them and none of them. And us. The modern financial system has blurred the line between debtor and creditor. Nations borrow from other nations. Banks borrow from governments. Governments borrow from citizens. Citizens borrow from banks. Debt circulates like blood in the global body. There is no single creditor. There is only the system itself. A system built on rolling promises that must never stop rolling, because if it does, we will finally learn what debt truly is. A promise that cannot be kept forever.